Join me as I dive into the details of Fatman Scoop's medical emergency on stage and try to uncover what really happened. Fatman Scoop, the renowned hype man and rapper, was recently performing at a high-energy event when something went terribly wrong. The crowd was pumped, and Fatman Scoop was doing what he does best, getting everyone hyped and turning up the heat, but little did anyone know that disaster was lurking just around the corner. As Fatman Scoop took to the stage, he was his usual energetic self, jumping around, and getting the crowd riled up. But about midway through the performance, things started to take a dark turn. Fatman Scoop began to stumble, his words started to slur, and his usual infectious energy began to dwindle. At first, the crowd thought it was all part of the show, but it soon became clear that something was seriously amiss. As the moments ticked by, Fatman Scoop's condition worsened. He struggled to stay on his feet, and his voice grew weaker and weaker. The crowd's excitement quickly turned to concern as they realized that Fatman Scoop was in trouble. Some fans started to shout out in alarm, while others began to frantically wave their arms, trying to get the attention of the event staff. The audience was in a state of panic, with many rushing to Fatman Scoop's aid. Security guards and medical personnel rushed onto the stage, trying to stabilize the situation and get Fatman Scoop the help he so desperately needed. It was a chaotic scene, with people shouting and screaming, and the music coming to an abrupt halt. In the aftermath of the incident, fans were left in a state of shock and disbelief. Many took to social media to express their concern and well wishes for Fatman Scoop, who was rushed to the hospital for further treatment. Fellow performers and industry insiders also weighed in, offering their support and praise for the quick-thinking medical team who sprang into action. As the news of Fatman Scoop's medical emergency spread like wildfire, it sparked a wave of concern about the importance of health awareness in the entertainment industry. Many began to question the pressures and stresses that performers face on a daily basis, and whether enough is being done to protect their well-being. When the medical team finally arrived on the scene, it was like a weight had been lifted off the audience's shoulders. They worked quickly to stabilize Fatman Scoop, getting him onto a stretcher and rushing him off to the hospital. The crowd was left in stunned silence, watching as the man they had come to see perform was whisked away to receive the medical attention he so desperately needed. As Fatman Scoop lay on the stretcher, the crowd began to rally around him, cheering and chanting his name. It was a moment of raw emotion, as fans came together to show their support for the ailing performer. The scene was both intense and heartwarming, as the crowd refused to give up on Fatman Scoop, even in his darkest hour. The dramatic moment when Fatman Scoop received medical attention will be etched in the memories of everyone who witnessed it. It was a sobering reminder of the fragility of life and the importance of prioritizing health above all else. Looking back on the incident, it's clear that Fatman Scoop's medical emergency was a wake-up call for everyone involved. It's a stark reminder that health awareness is crucial in the entertainment industry, and that performers need to prioritize their well-being above all else. Thanks for watching. If you've got any thoughts on Fatman Scoop's medical emergency, be sure to drop a comment down below. And if you want to stay up to date on the latest viral news updates, be sure to check out my other videos.